I hate seeing people walk around making mistakes as lawyers. And if I can answer a question in 5 seconds or give them a document that really is the best version of what they need, why make them suffer?
I remember the first time I saw or met you, because I'd hear about you, see on the listserv and see results, is you used to teach this expert deposition thing where people would literally rent out a ballroom. It was like the most well-attended thing ever that Cala did. And people, like, we'd be standing room only in the back, and Arsh would give out, I remember he'd give us a CD at the end, which is like the biggest bangers, right?
Yeah.
This is how you take expert depos, this is how you do it. And that was my Bible. Like, I took that CD, put it in my little CD-ROM when I got back to the office, and just downloaded a bunch
over
of
the
shit.
years, on our trial lawyer listserv here in LA, the Cala listserv, Arsh has been so active and answered so many questions and given so much advice. Just if you just read, if you figured out all the posts you did,
right,
and put them in like a book or like something, you could just give that out to people.
Well, this is what,
because the posts are so amazing and so informative.
this is what I've been trying to get to do the AI chatbot that I've been doing. If you take all of your written stuff, that advice that you've ever given, because you can extract it, all your trial transcripts, and have like your AI Arsh to be able just to answer those questions on scale. Because I used to save those. I would send an email folder to mine every time.
People tell me that all the time. They have a subfolder of all my posts. And I'm going to comment on something. When we use the phrase AI, I've had this new distinction. Remember the word artificial. Let's limit how much artificial anything we do. AI is a tool that will help us be better lawyers, but the phrase artificial cannot be kept out of mind.
Yeah, and it gets you, I always say,
I like that.
80-90% of the way there, maybe it's like having an associate prepare you for everything, and then you really have to like hunker down and make sure you get it right. That's it.
As a trial lawyer and as a human, you need to harness AI. If you don't, you're going to get left behind in the dust. That doesn't mean it's a substitute for natural human.
And that's like the cases that the most, you take these cases, you do 30 at a time with 12 lawyers. We have many more cases with other lawyers at our firm, but you dial in these hard liability cases with big damages that many lawyers turn down.
Right. Well, it's hard liability to the defense. It's not hard liability to me. Every case we take is justified. I will not take a case I don't believe in my heart, in my soul, and in my DNA. The reason I love hard cases is because the defense has a reason not to settle or not pay full value, which means I get in front of a jury, which means outlier results. It's a no-brainer formula. We take difficult cases because I get access to a courtroom. Period. That's why I do it.
And just in the past year, I think you've had two, like 30, 40, $50 million verdicts where one was a motorcycle rider that was on meth that the defense was saying going 70, 80 miles an hour.
Yep.
And you got 0% liability on the decedent. Well,
rightfully so. He was not high. He was not speeding. But the defendant thought there's no way they can win this case because of those two factors. We got in front of a courtroom. It was a young Hispanic man, 2 Hispanic parents testified through interpreters. And the defense thought, well, there's no way they're going to get a big verdict. We got 36 million.
Yep.
Again,
and that's in front of probably the toughest judge. Now he's, thank God, off the bench in LA.
Well, he took the verdict away and it's on appeal. Again, the way I look at life, there's a court of appeal for a reason. I don't get upset or cry over the fact that the judge took the verdict away. I believe in the whole process, and the reason the court of appeal is there is to right any wrongs the trial judge does. So.
And that judge will do anything he can to have you lose that trial.